Hey everybody, it's Brad.
And I'm Christa.
With the Big Family Homestead. And here's the truth. We all see the writing on the wall. Mm-hmm. You know what's coming. Normally $40, $50, $50 at over 130. That's going to be bad for everybody.
Yeah.
If you don't see, we're new to all this homesteading stuff.
Right. And we don't have a big enough place where we could grow our own hay for the winter. Winters here are very long. And if we don't, we're going to buy our hay early, like right after the first crop.
As soon as they got it.
As soon as they've got first crop, we're going to get what, 27 bales.
Enough to get us through to next hay season.
Exactly. Because we don't know what the summer's going to be like. We don't know if we're going to have a ton of grass, and we have to prepare for that.
We don't want to sell animals.
We don't want to sell animals. We have to have enough milk for our daughter Grace. And so, God forbid we have to sell off one of the cows, then we do that, but we have to keep at least two.
But what's this going to do for you? If you're not already learning how to grow stuff or have a garden, get on it.
Yeah.
It's, what they say is, when's the best time to plant a fruit tree?
20 years ago.
When's the next best time to plant a fruit tree?
Today.
Or for you, maybe even tomorrow.
Right.
Or get some berry bushes that you can buy and put in the ground that will produce now.
Right.
Because
exactly.
they have them where you can get them where they're ready to go now.
Right.
Raspberry bushes. Matter of fact, in a second, we're going to show you the completed work for the garden from the aerial view over here. And you can do that in an average backyard. And you say, oh, Brad, well, I live in an apartment. Learn to put stuff in buckets.
Yep. If you have a patio.
Oh, these things.
Or even if you don't have a patio and you have, you can get a grow light and grow some stuff inside.
Yeah.
Tomatoes and cucumbers grow great in a bucket. You just have to have some sort of trellis system in there, but you can even grow microgreens.
Oh yeah. We have videos on that.
Spinach. There's so many things that you can grow in an apartment. Don't let being in an apartment be an excuse on why you don't grow your own, at least some stuff.
Look up our fodder system. It was a series. Just look it up.
Yeah.
You could grow a ton of food inside your house without sunlight.
Right. Yep.
Look it up. It's on there.
Yeah.
Wheatgrass fodder system is what we did.
And you could do that with other seeds. You don't have to do it with wheat. So there's loads of things that you can do.
The truth is, most people are going to have a really, really hard time if they're not already in action trying to get proactive about how they're going to feed themselves and their families.
Right.
Or else you're just going to have to sell off every valuable thing that you have at pennies on the dollar. Right. If you're questioning what's going on, look at Venezuela's past recently.
Yeah.
I think it's coming to a theater near you.
Sooner than you think.
But no fear.
Nope.
Get proactive.
Yes.
Check out this yada yada. Here
Yep.
we go. Yeah.
Are you going to do some drawing?
Okay. So.
Queso. I want some queso.
Geez, it is almost Cinco de Mayo.
It is. Yum.
It is not Cinco de Mayo. It
Not
might.
yet.
It might
It'll
be.
Tomorrow. When they see this, it'll be Cinco de Mayo.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Depends on when I get done editing and all that blah, blah, blah. But
Right.
here's the thing. Poor Brutus. He's a young stallion who has been recently cut low in the prime of his stallionizing.
Time out.
Stallionizing.
This is when you're supposed to do this.
Well,
This is
nobody knows what this is until we tell them.
I know. I was telling you.
Well,
This is the proper time.
we got to tell them.
Why? They can guess.
He got cut.
He got neutered today.
He was misbehaving. He was starting to mark the house.
He was wild and misbehaving.
Wouldn't let Nana alone.
He was starting to growl and getting a little aggressive. Never bit anybody, but just getting a little, hey, stay off me or whatever.
Right.
But we had to get him. No, it's queso.
Queso, Cinco de Mayo.
We got him neutered, which is the proper time. Now is the proper time to get him neutered. You have to wait until large dogs. You have to wait until they're like a year and a half, and we had to save up for it because it ain't cheap to get a large dog neutered.
Well, and here to answer questions for people that have been saying, well, is Nana having puppies? Well, this would be the second shot at it for him that he's had. And holy mackerel, woo, they went at it.
She came into heat last month, and so we've got to wait a couple more weeks before we find out if she is actually pregnant. We'll make up an appointment with the vet, have him do an ultrasound, and
we'll see.
We'll see. If she is not pregnant, the older she gets, the more chances she could have, she could get mammary cancer, is what the vet told us. So we're going to get her spayed in another month. But we got to save up for that. So
yeah, it doesn't just happen
like
overnight.
I said, it ain't cheap. So anyhow.
Yeah. Well, we're on our way to go pick up the boy, and
pick him up. Yeah.
We talked to the
vet tech,
and he said, or she said, he's a real whiny boy right now.
He's super whiny. He does whine.
He'll moan.
He's a big baby, and he's super sweet, but
so
he's a big baby.
Brutus coming Coming to get you,
Coming
bud.
to get you, bud.
There he is, wearing his satellite dish. Or, like they say in that kids movie, his cone of shame. Yeah.
How many channels does he pick up?
I don't know. But he keeps drooling. And it's gross. Brutus. Yeah, they gave him pain medicine. Well, actually, Christa just gave him some pain medicine. And he's supposed to be like this for a couple weeks.
2 weeks, 14 days. So, calm Brutus for 2 weeks.
Well, he's supposed to be in the cage, is what they said. And dude, you're gonna feel better in a little bit. But right now, I know it's zero fun. All right, go, Mom. Cue, Mom.
Okay, so look over here. On this little slant of a hill, we've got 30 raspberry bushes. And then behind all of those raised beds, we have, no, not 30 raspberry bushes, 15 raspberry bushes and 15 blueberry bushes. And those are going to produce for 20 years. And the raspberries are going to grow more plants and just keep going. And then all of those raised beds are going to have, the one with straw on it has loads of strawberries in it. And then the other ones are going to have cucumbers and tomatoes and carrots and potatoes and things that we like to eat. That's important. Or can, yes, exactly. That compost bin back there, that's actually what we're going to put our potatoes in. We've done that before, and it was amazing.
They go vertical.
They go vertical, and you just put your dirt in there and then just keep adding dirt to it and straw. So this could be done in any kind of backyard. These raised beds, especially those totes, didn't cost very much. What, $20 a piece?
Yeah, and so I cut them in half, you get two.
Yep, cut them in half. You fill them with manure and dirt, and actually a great way to save money on filling a raised bed is to put a bunch of branches, twigs, leaves, vegetation, old grass, that kind of thing. Put that in there. And then you can put your dirt and topsoil and potting soil right on top. You save so much money doing that. But yeah, we can grow so much stuff in those raised beds this coming year. We had a bumper crop of tomatoes that we couldn't eat all of. We had to give some to our cows. Shame, they still didn't go to waste. But this, like I said, this is probably 60 by 35 wide, maybe. I'm not exactly sure the measurements. But this could be done in any backyard.
Well, most.
Yeah.
But there's still techniques even for the apartment dwellers.
Of course.
But right now, let's get back to farm footage.
Yeah.
Boom. As I was doing some work today, I noticed some fun things about farm equipment and implements. And that is that they have their own special brand of warning stickers. All those little warning, don't put your finger here, don't put your tongue on that, don't yada yada yippee skippy. Check these out. These warning stickers. That's pretty graphic. I like that one. That one's pretty explanatory. And then we've got this one over here. That's pretty good. I guess that must be not an adult back there. It's kind of messed up. Let's see, over here. What about this one? Run away. It's gonna shoot stuff at you. Yeah, descriptive. All right, this one's on the actual tractor. So yeah, they're not joking around with that one. This one's pretty good. You just gotta be, take that into consideration when you're using it. Don't do that. Definitely don't do that. Definitely don't do that. That's a bad one too. Here's a pretty good one. Working actually under the bucket. Not a good thing to do there. Don't work under the bucket.
Ew.
What are you doing?
Chickens won't go inside their home. Go on. No, run away. Go inside.
Sounds like fun. I usually just bribe them with food.
I did. It's already in there. There. No, get in there. All right, that's it.
You got them all?
Finally.
Okay, chicken bribery.
Yeah, well, it usually works, but there was two that were really slow, and so she opened up the door and 4 or 5 more came back out.
That's funny. And this one's over here just watching the show, having a good time.
Yeah.
Pulling up a chair, getting some popcorn.
You messed up your halter, Clover.
Oh yeah, she's got kind of a.
Yeah, it's all
She's in a pickle there.
That's all right. Dinner time for you too. Come on.
With a jacked up halter.
Yeah, I'll fix.
Got it fixed.
Yeah, it just went over her ear.
No grain. It's good. It's good bribery grain.
That's all that is. I mean, there's probably maybe a cup of grain in there, but it's bribery. They love it because it's sweet. And all we have to do is, and same thing for the chickens, just shake the thing and they come running.
Yeah, the chickens, they definitely listen every time.
No, they really don't.
Every time.
No.
Hey, do you mind?
Yeah,
We're trying to make a movie here.
You're so loud.
So, yeah. Oh, the cow's still licking me. Stop licking me. It's going to be really hard for a lot of people coming up.
Yeah.
And the writing's on the wall. And if you don't have means of growing or producing your own food, I suggest that you get as much as you can right now. Long-term storable.
Yeah.
Ouch, scratchy.
That doggy.
Stop it. Because as you can see, you know, stuff's getting expensive like crazy. And when I talk to farmers around here, they're already saying that they believe that hay is going to be quadrupled by the end of the year. And if that's the case, one of two things happens. People sell their animals too cheap, and then they can't make a living.
Or they butcher those animals.
Or they butcher them. Or prices go, I said one of two things, this is going to be 3 things.
One of 3.
Or the prices go so high, it's only the very wealthy who can afford to have things like ground beef or steak.
Right. Exactly.
That said, I would recommend that you try to do your best to learn some skills. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Learn some skills, learn how to grow things, can things, store things. What?
She's scratching her head on Dottie's hiney.
Hiney scratcher.
Yeah, you silly girl.
So with that, Mom's gonna take us out. Here, go.
He's Brad. I'm Krista. You have an amazing and blessed day.